I'm very often asked the question, and this could be the spouse of a military service member calling me, or a military service member himself or herself. And it's a very common and understandable and important question. And the question is, do I have to be married for some stated period of time? Typically the question I get is, don't I have to be married for at least 10 years to my spouse in order for my spouse to have a right to any of my military retirement? And this is just an absolute misconception that's out there, that floats among military families. And the fact of the matter is, the Uniform Family Spouses Protection Act has provided guidelines to all the states regarding how to treat military retirement. 10 years is only a magic number to the extent that it's the point in time, 10 years of marriage overlapping with 10 years of the service member in uniform serving on active duty. It's 10 years is the magic number for the Defense Finance and Accounting Service to be willing to pay a military spouse directly from Defense Finance. Other than that, in Georgia, you have no precise period of time that you have to be married before you have a colorable claim to the service member's military retirement. Now, the fact of the matter is, you could be married for 5 years or 7 years, any number of years, and still assert a claim to your spouse's retirement. It doesn't have to be military retirement. It could be that your spouse works for civil service or for a company and has some vested or soon to be vested retirement benefits. The bottom line in Georgia, again, back to Georgia being an equitable division of property state, it simply says, number one, you can't get that you don't assert in your pleadings. Your lawyer needs to assert these things on the front end. Make a request for an equitable division, not just of property and debt, but understand that in Georgia, the military retirement, in fact, all retirement benefits, the civilian and military, are going to be treated in the same manner as when we divide up property. And so there's a misconception out there that military retirement is like an alimony award. If awarded, that it's like alimony. And the answer is, it's not. Georgia's going to treat that military retirement, whether it's a future benefit or whether it's a benefit that's already vested and you're at 20 or more years of service as a service member, in a way that dividing up things just like we divide up cars, household goods, debts, real estate, homes, property, and you need to know that.